the word. And you trying to leave the narc and they start smear campaigning and stalking you, coming up to your house. They on Facebook, the family on Facebook talking about you. You hang on to that word. I need a double hedge of protection, Lord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release him. Release him. Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. You can have all the money in the world, all the fame in the world, all the clothes, the bags, the degrees, I mean you name it. But if you do not have God and godly wisdom, you have nothing. Today we're going to be talking about the phases of walking away from a narc. Yeah, so let's get into it. When walking away from a narcissist, you may feel guilt. Yes, because usually with narcissists, y'all have trauma bonded in some way. They have told you all about their childhood and their trauma and what happened to them, and you see them as a victim. You see them as a person that you need to save, and I just want to help them out, and they just need help, all while they're breaking you down. Some narcissists can be covert narcissists that's vulnerable, and they use the fact that you feel deeply for people and you want to help people as a way to keep you trapped. So while walking away from a narcissist, you may feel guilt, but understand that you have to choose you first. That it is nobody's responsibility to heal their childhood trauma but their own. A man cannot heal your childhood trauma. A woman cannot heal your childhood trauma. That person has to make a choice to save themselves. So please, you're going to feel the guilt. You may feel the guilt, but continue to press forward and walk away because that is their responsibility. Number 2, when you're leaving the narcissist, you may go through withdrawal. Yes, like an addiction. Your nervous system will crave the chaos. It will miss the up and down roller coaster, the hot and cold, not knowing what version of this narcissist you're going to get. Which personality are you going to get today? That roller coaster and constant chaos, your nervous system has gotten immune to that. It has gotten immune to the narc. And when you leave them alone, it may feel like withdrawal. Your emotions are not constantly going up and down, and your nervous system is like, what is going on? Because you might have been with this narcissist for years. So over those years, your body has gotten used to the narcissist and those up and down roller coasters and that constant hamster wheel over and over and over again. When you're going through withdrawal, you have to regulate your nervous system. Do your research on regulating your nervous system and just listen to slower music and focusing on one task at a time and understanding my emotions, paying attention to if I felt nervous or anxious about anything during what time helped me to slow my nervous system down and just really focus on one task at a time. So if you're washing dishes, keep your mind focused on washing those dishes. Let's say you're getting dressed and about to do your makeup and your hair. Have your mind just focus on your makeup and your hair and listen to slower music that's going to help you to slow down. And when you listen to slow music and you're rushing, you will notice it much quicker than you're listening to something more upbeat, more hype, because you're just going to go with the flow to the music and the flow of your body. It is crazy what narcissistic abuse will do to a person. Number 3 is mind games. Your mind will start playing games on you. Your mind will romanticize the abuse. Your mind will play tricks on you to where you're only thinking about the good time. Your mind will go back to those love bombing phases and it'll romanticize all these little things, and your mind will start to forget about all the abuse and the things that you have endured over the time of being with this narcissist. It will make you feel like you're crazy for leaving, but don't stay there. I don't want you to play and replay all the abuse and hurtful moments either, but just understand and know that, listen, I walked away, I'm choosing myself, and I am not going to romanticize what has left, because you have left for a reason. Write a note to yourself as a reminder, because with narcissists, when you leave, here come the flowers, here come the pop-ups at your home, here comes a lot of these things. And these phases also apply to a narcissistic family dynamic as well. You start to think about all the good times you and your family might have had, all the little small things they have done for you. We cannot stay there and romanticize something. We are walking away. So continue to press forward through these phases because you are choosing yourself, honey. And let's move on to number 4. You can experience fear. All different forms of fear. Sometimes this narc might have been your support system and you have a fear of, not having support, or maybe this person was supporting you financially, mentally, whatever, emotionally, and you feel like without this person here, you have a lack of something. You have to keep on moving and you have to lean on God through this time. The Bible tells us that He did not give us a spirit of fear, and also that God will provide all our needs according to His riches and glory. With leaving a narcissist, sometimes will come smear campaigns. This is when the person go rave and go beat you to the punch, right? And they start talking about your personality, talking about you like a dog, you're such a bad person. They will play the victim role, and you kind of just have fear of, people judging you, people saying you're stupid, you're slow, or why would you leave this man? Why would you leave this woman? This is your family. You don't leave your mom. You don't leave your dad. You only get one dad. These are some of the things that you may hear from people once you leave the narc, because this narc has put on the perfect mask to deceive people. Just have fear of being judged. Maybe this is a marriage. You have kids with this person. Apply it to your story how you need to apply it. Do not let fear stop you. Okay? And the smear campaigns or whatever the narc tries to do to make you feel like a bad person, at the end of the day, your character will outshine any lie. Your character will speak for itself. Your character will outshine any lie. And at the end of the day, you are free. Smear campaigns is a sign to you that you are free, and the narc is losing control, and they just want control over you. If you need to take legal action, I advise you to do so, because it does get ugly sometimes. It does get ugly. Stay encouraged. Fear is a lie. Fear is not something that God has given us. We have to cast down those thoughts, and we have to continue to press forward and hang on to the word of God, because He will see us through. No weapon formed against thee shall prosper. It won't work. And every tongue that rises up against it, shame it. In the name of Jesus, you need to know. You need to use that word. Get in that word. With these phases, that word. The word, I'm telling you, the word. When them seasons get heavy and you trying to leave the narc and they start smear campaigning and stalking you, coming up to your house, they on Facebook, the family on Facebook talking about you, and they trying to guilt trip you, all of this stuff, you hang on to that word. God, you said in your word that you have not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and authority. I'm going to walk in my power. I'm going to walk in what God says. God, you said that you will protect me, Lord God. Pray Psalms 91 over my life. Send a hedge of protection over my life. I need a double hedge of protection, Lord. You start getting in that word. It's no joke, but know that God got you, and He gave you the tools to be able to walk away from any situation. You hear me? Another phase that you may go through as you're walking away from a narcissist is anger, resentment. Once you start to realize what you went through, that this person been deceiving you, been wasting your time, been weaponizing your vulnerabilities against you, and your wounds and the things that you needed to work on against you, and they have done just ripped your self-esteem. They just did a number on you. Once you start to realize that, you may feel a sense of anger and a sense of resentment and pain as you walk away from this narcissist. You're going to feel like, wow, this person really played me. Child, you may even want revenge. You may want revenge. This is another phase that you'll go through. You will realize that this person is sick. This person is damaged. Some of them are damaged beyond repair, and I hate to say that. My God can do all things, okay? He's a miracle working God. But some people's hearts are hardened, and we have to just understand and know that hurt people. Once again, this also applies to narcissistic family dynamics, because you may feel like, wow, my parents failed me. My cousins failed me. My aunties failed. My uncles failed me. Everybody just failed me. They didn't failed me. They did all of these things to me. I didn't even realize what they were doing. You may feel that resentment and that hurt and that pain. Feel it, but don't stay there. Okay? Continue to heal. And this is the last one. My favorite one of them all is forgiveness. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Release them. Release them. Release them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Release them. Release them. That forgiveness. You're gonna go through that phase where you forgive the narc. You like, you know what? I love that. You know what? I love that, because it's just, once you say you know what, you over it. That you know what means you're over it. Okay? Once you say you know what, once you say you know what, and you leave that narc where he at or she at or the family at, just leave them where they at, and you forgive them. You said, you know what? I'm going to pray for you, baby, because you're suffering. I'm going to pray for you. I forgive you. That's when you're free. You're free. You can heal. You can evolve. Once you forgive the narcissist, your power is back. Your self-esteem will just start to like, your self-esteem will start to come back. Your nervous system is regulated. You like, I have forgiven and I have moved on. Okay, so that's another phase, forgiving the narcissist. It is mandatory. It is mandatory that you forgive the narcissist. It's not easy. It's not easy. Forgiving the narcissist is not for them. Forgiving the narcissist is for you. When you hold on to this stuff, it's only hurting you. That person has moved on. But when you forgive, it's like you can breathe again. You can be free. You have done the self-work. You know the red flags. You know, I ain't dealing with no narcs. I can see them from a mile away, honey. And you move on with your life. Forgive them. 1, 2, 3, release them. Release them. So those are the phases that you may experience when walking away from a narc. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you loved it. And